This is the beginning of the video. People. Oh no. I don't want to be a standard YouTuber. I don't want to be like the rest. Okay, wait. I have to come up with a new greeting. Hi. Who are you talking to? Okay, guys. As you may or may not know, I have liked metal for some years now. Okay. Now, the thing is that I live in Argentina, and especially like back when I started liking metal, my economy was shit. It was so bad. Like it's bad now, but it's not that bad. Like it was really, really bad. And so bands wouldn't come. And I was like, dude, I want to see some metal stuff. You know? I want to see some metal stuff. Like I always saw, ooh, when we were Young Fest, ooh, Not Fest, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck, you guys. You can't have fun without me. Plus, like, the year before, no, not the year before, but like a year before I started liking metal or something. A year, I think. Metallica came here, and I was like, shh. What the fuck? And no, it was really sad. Like, what was I doing? Honestly, I don't know. But anyway, no, I was probably like 13. Like, I didn't have a conscience of my own yet. But I remember that when I saw the news that Knotfest was coming to Argentina, I was like, that's never gonna happen. I know your lies. I know your little games. You're just going to give me delusions that you can't deal with later. So I saw an account that opened. It said Knotfest Argentina. It wasn't verified. So I was like, stop lying. What do you gain with this? Are you happy making me suffer? But I followed it anyway, because I don't know, my dad showed it to me and I was like, yeah. And then they actually came. What the fuck? What does that mean? It was pretty good. I was really excited, and I got tickets, and it was the other day. And by now it must have been a week, because I'm just recording this when you're seeing this. It's been like a week. I have a lot of thoughts, and I have a lot of complaints, and I have a lot of ideas. So let's get into it. This is CORNEA-SAL, and I'm going to be reviewing the Knotfest that I went to. I don't know how it is in other countries, but I'm gonna speak for myself. Pew 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 pew. Anyway, so it actually started at 2 p.m., 1 p.m., 1.5 p.m. ish, but I went there at 4-ish, because like, okay, so I was going with my dad, and my dad loves metal, but you know, he's like 4 years old, and at that time started having back problems, started getting tired more often, and there were 2 local bands playing, and I actually heard one of them that's called Nulo, and it's actually pretty good. Like, it's really good. Like, you should check it out if you want. Then there was that other one called Arde la Sangre, and it was like, honestly, I don't know. I haven't listened to them, but it's pretty cool that they got there, and I heard that they dropped a new album, and the mixing was really good. So, as we got there, the problem was that we couldn't find the parking. Wait, before I continue, there were so many people outside, and I didn't record this because I was really excited, but I was like, I'm gonna illustrate. There were so many old people, and like, cool people, so many cool people, and like band shirts. Like, when I see band shirts and people from like the community, it gets me so excited. And there were so many cool people, and like, I saw this old dude with an old motorcycle, and he had beard, and he had like the battle jacket, and it was so good. Like, actually, I was tweaking, and I was like, Dad, look, oh my god, we haven't died yet. There's so much more that we can give to the world. And I felt a little hope for humanity. And then the problem was, we couldn't find the parking. Where the fuck was the parking? There had to be like a huge like sign saying that the parking was there, because we couldn't find it. And eventually, like, we were like on a line, and it wasn't even like the parking line. It was so confusing. Like, that's like -1 point. No good. Okay, so we got to the parking, we got out, and I recorded everything with my secondary phone. And okay, so We entered the place, we walked like a little path, and then there was the entrance. With my dad, we'd taken pictures of the QR codes that were the entrances, right? Like the tickets to get in. And it didn't work. We needed this app to see the thing. Like, I don't know. My phone, like, because I had like my old phone, one that's cracked. Actually, my phone is cracked. But this wasn't at Knotfest. It was the following day. I was like, dude, that was so annoying. It just wouldn't take it. And my dad had to go get his phone. So I feel like that could have been clarified a lot. Like, they should have clarified it at their Instagram. If they did, I'm sorry I didn't see it. But if I didn't see it, like, I was checking their Instagram every day. So I don't know. I feel like there was a lack of communication there. So we got in. It was really cool. It was like a big field. And the last local band was finishing, and Babymetal was about to start. So we got there from my dad's friend. Yeah. So we got there, and I remember like the instrumental for Babymetal came in. They were all killer at their instrument. They were all really, really good. The drummer was super tight, and the guitarist as well, and he was giving it all. Like, he was really living it up. Like, they were actually giving a show, even though, like, of course you're mostly going to be looking at the protagonists, like the three main girls, but they were giving a show as well, and it was really, really good. I was really amazed by the drummers specifically. Like, all the drummers in Knotfest were incredible. So that includes Eloy Casagrande, who left Sepultura to go with Slipknot, Amon Amarth, Babymetal, of course, Meshuggah. They were all amazing, and like, honestly, in the whole concert, like all of the acts, I didn't hear one mistake from anyone. They are like real professionals, so to see that quality live, it was amazing, and the sound was really, really good too. So the sound guy in Knotfest was really cool. So thank you, sound guy. He was eating that shit up, honestly. I don't know who it is, but good. Then the three of them came out, and they were so cute. I couldn't see them that much because there was like a really tall guy in front of me. Unlucky. I'm not particularly short either. I'm like 5'6" or 5'5", 5'6". But I saw them a bit, and I recorded a bit, and I thought they were so adorable. And the main vocalist was amazing. I'm sorry, I don't know their names, but they're really good. They were singing really beautifully. So they're true professionals over there, Babymetal. What made me sad is that people weren't as hyped up, because like in Argentina, Babymetal has a sort of popularity, but it's not super popular, and people think it's like kind of weird because, like, honestly, they think it's kind of weird. Extreme metal in the background and like super cute voices that here it's natural to associate with anime and stuff. But you know, a lot of people, like, I heard people say that they were surprised that they liked it. They were like, oh, actually, I could get used to this. Like, and I feel so happy because I don't listen personally to Babymetal, but I do think that they're very talented. And I think that what they're doing is super innovative, and I really support it. I actually like coaxed some people into sitting when Babymetal said like, sit down guys. I think people didn't understand or didn't want to do it, but yeah, that's just probably what it is to go play in a country that you're not super popular in. But I do think that their popularity must have raised a lot because some people were super surprised. After seeing Babymetal, we went to get the cashless, like, because they're, instead of like having cash, I don't know if it's the same in like the USA or other, to not have your wallet on you and like getting stolen possibly. So instead they had this little card that you could like put money into the website like before you go in. It was weird because there was like a queue. It was the same queue to get your card and the same queue to like charge it. Why would they make an online system? Or like, why would they same queue? We had to stand in queue for a while, like, and people like were going really slow. There's people that are actually stupid at queues. Like, they take so long, they talk really long, they're indecisive. I hate when people are like that. When you're in a queue and like you may be making this mistake without knowing it, think about the people behind you. Like, don't be so indecisive. Like, decide when you're in the queue, not when you're in front. Jesus, that really pisses me off. But anyway, I didn't wait for too long though, because Meshuggah was starting, and the people that came with me didn't want to see them. I don't listen to a lot of Meshuggah, but I do like Demiurge a lot. I think it's fire. It's a really, really good song. And I was just ready. I was ready to go. But yeah, I just went there, like, straight ahead. And I actually met one guy, and we talked for a bit, and he was really nice. So props to him. Like, I went to, like, I was close to the front, not that close. Like, I was not directly on the front because I don't want to get my inside squished by a metal bar. So yeah, I was just there. I was like during the mosh, and people were really violent at this mosh. Like, it was honestly a lot. But I went in anyways, and surprisingly, I was alone at all this, so I feel kind of brave. I was there like near the biggest mosh, and I actually saw a guy that I had met in a previous concert, like here in like the underground scene of concerts in my province, and we had met before, and he was like, dude, and I was like, dude, what are the chances? And we just moshed, like, I met him and I met his friend. I got into multiple, like, people were doing a lot of like pits of hell, and it was super fun. And like, it was so annoying though, because like I was running and people were crashing into me. It was kind of annoying, but it was fun. It was nice to relieve stress. And that is like the part of the concert which I got most hurt at, because first of all, someone kicked my leg, my left leg, and it really, like, it didn't hurt that much, but it was like, get away. Then someone who was in front of me, like, had their hand like this on my face, and I was like, get away, what are you doing, why? And then I have a little complaint about the venue. So in the field, there's like this whole, like, this is the venue, and in the middle there was like a little thing that was a bit raised up, something that was a little raised up, and that was the thing that, like, I don't know, I guess it had a cable like below it, but I think it was really dangerous because, you know, like, the ground was like this. So you may see a problem with that, but if you don't, let me explain. So let's say you're jumping and you just jump on that side that is a little like raised, then you can twist your ankle, and that's not where it ends, because what if someone steps on you and your ankle breaks? Like, I twisted my ankle and it hurt for a while, like it hurt for some days. I just kept thinking, like, what if someone had stepped on that could have turned really ugly. So I didn't like that. I saw other venues like the one at Lollapalooza that have like a separation between fields, not just one field, but a separation. And I assume that in the middle of that, they run the cables or whatever they need, or they have a different system. But I think that was really, like, potentially really dangerous. I don't know, if you get unlucky, you can break your bone. Right, okay, so I'm done. Anyway, Meshuggah was awesome, and they played Demiurge last, which was super amazing. Like, I was so hype. And the vocalist sounded just like the record. Like, it was really, really good. After Meshuggah, I went back with my dad. We went to eat. There were these food stalls that had a huge queue. Again, another queue. I don't like queues. They're super annoying. There was no other choice. I remember that there was, like, the one we had gone into was going so slowly. It was going so fucking slow. My friend who I had found before, I found him again. I was like, hey, he was like in the queue beside, came in like later, and he got in before me. Like, probably indecisive people, or people trying to pay with cash when it was so obvious that the event was using cashless. They said it a million times. Don't be annoying. So we get to the front of the line. There was a 20-minute wait for the French fries. We're like, we don't want French fries anymore. Because I wasn't about to wait 20 fucking minutes. Fuck that. No, I didn't want to eat, but I had to get a hamburger. Like, I didn't want to pass out or anything. And actually at Meshuggah, I saw someone pass out. He was so fucking pale. He was entirely pale. And he was like, I don't get people who faint at recitals. Like, I feel like they all come in drunk or something, because there's no way. I don't have like a low pressure or anything, but, you know, like, I'm not particularly strong. I'm not strong. I don't work out. I don't do shit. I just walk a lot, maybe. Like, if I don't pass out at concerts, then someone's doing something wrong. Like, if you pass out, you're doing something wrong. If you did pass out at concerts, tell me why, and I will empathize with you, probably. Right, so I ate and I just sat down a bit, and then Amon Amarth was coming up, and I wasn't really interested, because like their music is objectively really good, but it's just not my style. Like, it's kind of like epic biking music, So if you like epic backing music, I would absolutely recommend it to you, because like, I don't know, it's just not my genre, but like when I heard them live, I thought they were amazing. They were really, really good. Like, honestly, they were really good. I don't know how to explain it. I was laying down, okay? So I was really tired. I was just stretching and laying down. Like, I wasn't that far away. Like, I could see it perfectly. And like, the singer had such a way about him. I was really, really surprised. He is totally like a Viking looking guy. And he had this like ale horn that he was drinking from. He was like, Vikings, let's go. I honestly felt so included. Like, I've never been interested in Vikings apart from like Assassin's Creed or something. I felt really like part of something. He really seemed like he was enjoying himself, and he sang really well, and the music was really good live. He is an incredible performer, that's what I can say. Because like, Babymetal, they were super cute, and the guy from Meshuggah was obviously giving it his all, but I wasn't really looking at him. I was trying to not get killed. But this guy, the one from Amon Amarth, had an incredible stage presence. I'm done glazing him, but it was amazing. It was like, I was really, really surprised. After Amon Amarth, it was a turn for Slipknot. That's when I met with a friend and his friend. My dad went a separate way, so it was just us three. I'm gonna get controversial. Kind of. It's not that controversial, is it? I feel like a lot of people thought the same thing as I. Slipknot came in, their whole setup was crazy, and the masks were really cool. Like, they had glowing eyes, and I thought that was a really cool detail. The light show was really crazy. It was amazing. But I must say, I was a tad bit disappointed. Since this was their 25th anniversary, I'm pretty sure, they were only playing songs from the first album, which I think is a cool concept. But here in Argentina, like, big names such as Slipknot don't come by that often. It's like, we don't have like tours all around the country like in the USA and stuff. So I feel like people, including me, really wanted to hear their most popular songs, because I like Slipknot, but I'm not a huge fan. Like, I'm not like a super fan. Like, I know some songs of theirs. Like, I listened to Iowa. Honestly, I'm a little salty because I wanted to listen to people's shit. I really like that song, and I can't believe like, like, that sucks. They were playing incredibly, but the crowd was really hyped, and I'm sure that if you're a super fan of Slipknot, you would have had like a more entertaining time. But for me, I think they should have gone with the concept, but I think they also should have played at least like their top 3 most popular songs instead of the entire album, or the entire album plus 3 popular songs, because like Slipknot has a lot of good, like really good popular songs. I'm pretty sure most of them are from different albums, and especially like here in Argentina, like the previous year Slipknot actually came and they went to the Movistar Arena, and the entrances, like the tickets to get in, came in really insane. They sold out super quick because they were allowing 6 tickets per person, and they sold out sold out. And I really wanted to go, which sucks. It really sucks. Like, they were super fucking cheap. Like, they were incredibly cheap. I'm talking like $15, like generally like $15. So of course, like a bunch of resellers bought it like first minute, and then they were selling on like the market for like $100, which makes more sense for an entrance to Slipknot. But you know, since our economic state was shittier even, it was known that people couldn't pay that much. So the performance was great, but I feel like there was a lack of communication from the band to the fans. I think that they definitely should have went with the concept of an anniversary, but I don't think they should have done it here. And then immediately after Slipknot, everybody left, and it was really easy to find the exit because like they were guiding us, like the security was guiding us, everyone. So overall, I feel like the organization definitely could have been a little better. The performances were top tier. It doesn't get better than this. In my opinion, they were super good. I didn't like that Slipknot didn't play their most popular songs. Call me a fake fan, but I'm not really a fan. I'm just a listener. On a different note, I'm really happy there's more bands, like metal bands, coming to my country, because like before it was dry as a desert, and now Bring Me the Horizon is coming, Evanescence came like in the beginning of the year, and there are some other bands, and I really hope that bands or something like start coming up and becoming popular. Have you seen that like the most popular things right now are in bands, they're soloists? And I mean, I get it, I'm a soloist, but thank you all for listening to my little review of the Knotfest. Overall, I give it a 8 out of 10. It was really good. Could have been better, but honestly, I didn't care that much. Like, I was just focused on having fun and I met some really amazing people. It just makes me happy to know some people that like the same music as I do. But anyway, this was CORNEA-SAL, and if you want updates, go to my IG, we'll get them. Although I don't really post that much. I don't want to know you guys and overexpose you to my face and my voice. Also, I answer DMs. If you want to talk to me, go ahead. Or ask me weird questions, honestly. This time, I implore of you, send me DMs. I want to see them all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you.